What is up, guys? The Godzilla here with a super quick review of Shin Godzilla. I'm letting you know there are going to be spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch this video. This is a quick synopsis of the movie, kind of just my thoughts on it. I saw it the second day it came out. Fantastic movie. Still think it's a fantastic movie. So, let me begin the review. Basically, I'm just going to go with the synopsis of the movie. Kind of just, whatever. It's obviously going to have spoilers, like I said, but, let me just... Whoa, boy. My bad. There you go. Still got the light. Just quick. Oh my god, anyways, you have to see the light, I'm sorry. But, basically, it starts with the threat kind of coming out already. It doesn't show Godzilla coming out instantly, but it shows that, hey, Godzilla's there, So, basically what it goes into is that Godzilla, we don't know what it is. What could it be? There was a volcano eruption, so people think it's a volcano, and then this guy, I can't remember their names, I'm sorry, guys. It's been 10 days-ish, or probably 11, I don't even know. But he says, hey, I think it's a giant monster. He just thinks it's a giant monster. I don't think they go into it much. I just think he believes it's a giant monster. And, obviously the people are like, why? No. Why would it be a giant monster? And then, of course, I don't know if you've seen that one clip on YouTube. It shows, it shows him, Godzilla's first form, his tail coming out of the water. Right after he says, don't waste precious time or something like that. Well, there's no time for jokes. And, obviously that gets him to think, well, maybe he was right. So they end up, kind of thinking of ideas, how to keep the civilians of Japan calm, because if they don't, guess what? They're screwed, because the civilians are going to end up running, they're going to end up getting killed, and, goes bad from there, basically. So, what I'm trying to get at here is that when Godzilla's... Oh, come on. When Godzilla's first form came out, well, second, because honestly, the first... This is weird. The first form was just him in the water. Apparently, his second form was the one when he's on land. So something makes me feel like he was like an eel type creature at first. Or like the theories suggest. Oh my god. The theories suggest a tadpole. So he comes out and he starts, terrorizing the city. This derpy as ever, but one of my favorite looking things in the whole movie was just him running at people. So you end up, seeing some of the scenes on, whatever it's called, on YouTube. I don't know how I forgot that. That was my bad. But a lot of you probably seen the scenes on YouTube of most of the scenes from the first one. Because honestly, those are like basically all the scenes besides him like walking on land for the first time. A couple other ones. But honestly, you've seen basically all the scenes of the first form. Well, second, I should say. I gotta stop saying first. It's second on YouTube. Which is honestly too bad. But whatever. And then he evolves into a second form on land, and it turns into crappy CGI. I'm sorry, but I swear to God, it looked like... The only part I didn't like about that scene, it could have looked great. Except for the part with the lines through him. Like, you could see, like, curvy lines. Like, I don't know if that was on purpose or what. But, I don't know, it made it look less natural than it could have been, But, when he evolves, guess what's the first thing you hear? Godzilla 1954's classic roar. So obviously that makes you think, alright, there's no new war. And obviously there isn't. So, after that, basically, he kind of, starts walking around. There aren't many people left during that scene. So, the general of the army's like, hey, we gotta start killing this thing. So he gets the helicopters out, and the helicopters are basically near him, and they're like, alright, we're waiting on you, General. Well, not General, but PM, Prime Minister, obviously. Let us know when we can fire. And he sees civilians, you can't fire. You know, this is putting civilians into a horrible state, and they could die. So basically, they have to hold off the fire, which I thought was kind of cool but stupid, because I mean, they could have probably killed Godzilla at that time with that. So basically, there's nothing they can do. They hold fire, they retreat, and Godzilla just lets out a roar. Basically, walks into the ocean, and that's it. About 20 minutes of the political stuff, which I didn't mind. I thought it was pretty good. Or 20, 30 maybe, I would say. Because, I mean, it's hard to keep track of time when you're listening to the movie. But they're trying to figure out, like, you know, what exactly they would, you know, what exactly Godzilla is. So after that, they end up starting to, I'm sorry, I'm mashing buttons, but they start to, you know, think, well, he's making a path, and I don't exactly remember what happened, but it was something about how he's taking like atomic energy or something, and he started 60 years ago, before, in the time of that movie, 60 years ago, and he evolved from life form, and like how he's trying to spread or something. I don't understand what that really meant. If he really meant like it's trying to spread, like it's spread itself all over the world or whatever, but you know, whatever. So basically, after a little bit of jibble jabble, the fourth form comes out, his final form. And obviously, he starts going to the city. I mean, what a surprise, right? And, this is where the movie really, with the monster scenes, just goes all out. And the acting is good in those scenes as well. Now, what I'm trying to get at is that when those monster scenes came up, dude, everyone in the crowd of 81 people, they didn't go crazy like when I went to see 2014, because when I saw that, even though I didn't do a review, people went ape crap for all the scenes Godzilla was in. This one was more of a calmer crowd, where people were still watching it, and a lot of the people's reactions were wow, you know, like kind of a, not amazement, but kind of a, wow, that's pretty good for what this movie is, kind of look, you know, like, you would think with a movie with John Mothra, it has so many, like, cinematic scenes. So, you know, it shows him basically blowing up some tanks, knocking over some buildings, you know, blah blah blah. And then basically it cuts. This is where the movie is probably my second favorite scene in the whole movie. It's the part where you see him go. It's basically nighttime, okay? I don't know how to really transition this. So the Prime Minister has to escape because they're going to drop some nukes, you know, the USA. This is just, I forgot to talk about this. The USA has been wanting to kill Godzilla too, kind of just whatever. It's just kind of a side plot, I guess. Not really a side plot, it's part of the movie and what makes the movie different. But, basically, USA comes with those triangle-looking, ships, whatever, those aircrafts. So it's dropping bombs. Godzilla's like, what you doing, mate? You know, kind of thing. Goes and shoots lasers out of his back, which is cool. It's throwing the missiles, throwing all that. Kind of takes a turn. Starts shooting his laser beam. Again, awesome. And the scene is just so beautifully lit. And in the process, sadly, the Prime Minister dies. Now, after that, you get new Prime Minister, and he has a great joke, in my opinion, where he's like, you like the noodles, and he had a long talk, okay, and you know noodles get kind of cold depending on where you have them, I guess you could say, and like temperature or whatever. He's like, oh, my noodles are soggy, and he goes into transitioning to say, I knew this job was going to be hard. And it's like simple jokes like that made you think, you know, there was a lot of jokes put into, not jokes, but kind of fun. There was a lot of fun put into this movie. Because honestly, if this was just completely serious, let's be honest, who would watch it? Godzilla is supposed to be a fun movie. And even if it is serious, who cares? It's still supposed to be funny. It's still, not funny, but it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be like an awing type thing. It's a giant monster, for God's sake. You want it. Like, I know everyone wants, you would want it to be like that, you know? So, basically after that, after the first scene, I forgot to tell you, Godzilla froze in place. It's weird. So, after that, you start to see little subtle hints of him becoming active again. So you're like, okay, he's gonna come alive, back alive, or whatever. And it's 10 minutes after you see him freeze. His tail unlatches, making you think, oh, there's a mouth on his tail, like those theories. Nope, it was just to show that he's waking up in like 10 minutes or some crap. I don't even know. And then when he wakes up, you get the final scene, basically the movie with Godzilla, where he starts destroying crap. And throughout the whole movie while he was sleeping, they had these freeze things just to freeze him. So they start shooting, blah, 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 boom, 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 you know? And when he falls, they start freezing him. Of course, he starts saying, no, I don't think so, pal, kind of thing, you know? Like, he doesn't want to be frozen. He knows what danger he's going to be in if he freezes. So he ends up just destroying everything. And the one scene where he's like laying down and they start freezing him and he like blows the beam out of his mouth and you hear like the classic explosion. It was cool. But then finally they get so much into him that even though he looks like he's gonna live, what a surprise, he dies. You know, I mean this wasn't like he was gonna survive. Like I think everyone knew in the theater he was probably going to die. There's no way he's surviving. So, you know, after that, basically, it was kind of just him freezing instantly, because they got so much of the whatever into his system, the freeze drug, I guess you could call it. And, after that, basically, that was the end of the movie. They kind of go into the little scene and stuff, how the one girl who was English, I forgot to mention her, but, like, she was like, oh, you know, well, the U.S. president and you're the whatever, the Japanese prime minister will make a great team. And then he says, you know, more like I'll be your puppet type of thing, you know. And those are the subtle jokes, political jokes at times. There are jokes that you can get and you think it's funny, you know. So basically, what I'm getting at here is that in the end, it was a great movie and I enjoyed it. I thought it was one of the best movies in Godzilla history. Probably my second favorite movie that I've seen so far in the Godzilla franchise. First being GMK, I would say. So yeah. But the one scene that confuses me the most, but yet makes a little sense to me, were the humans coming out of Godzilla's tail at the end, and that theory is true. It was the last shot in the whole movie. So my theory on this is that it's actually, when they said organisms that were feeding on nuclear weapons, or whatever, and 6 years ago in the glue, this is what it was reproducing. This is what it was trying to reproduce, and what it was going to end up taking over the world with, I guess you could say, and spreading into the world. So that's basically my little theory. That's my little synopsis / movie review. Pretty long, honestly, but I hope y'all enjoyed. And in the end, I give this movie an 8.5 to 9. It was that good of a movie to me. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Comment, know what you thought of the movie, and leave a like if you thought this was a good first review for me. With that, I am done with this review. I'll see all you in the next video. Bye bye.